All right, welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're just gonna go over, just again, follow-up update on what's going on. So as you guys can see, I added some wood and a couple plants in this tank. So this tank has been cycling for about 2 weeks now, and I think it'll be good timing for baby John pork, just because baby John pork will be here unfortunately in 2 to 3 weeks. I've been talking to my supplier, and he said that he made another order and it should be here in 2 to 3 weeks. And I've been very, very picky with what type of fish, how big I want baby John pork to be. So I've been taking my time. Obviously, I could have got the fish a lot earlier, but because I want a certain size, I've been very picky. So from the last video, we can see that the lotus have been doing really good. They're getting bigger and bigger, and they are turning a lot redder. So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. It shows healthy growth, and that most likely these will be very red. So that's nice. Here's Roblox. He's chilling here. He's in the sand. Hello. He was gonna wake up, but I don't think he'll wake up though. I don't know. We'll see. He ate a nice little meal yesterday. I gave him roach, and he ate pretty much all of it. There's some crumbs in the tank still, which obviously I could do a quick water change, but my tank has been relatively pretty clean. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a water change this weekend. I think I'm going to wait until next week. And I usually do a water change every two and a half weeks. So just because, again, I don't need to do crazy amount of water change with this type of system I have here. But what is nice is the cleanup I did last week for the potons. Just like opens up my tank a lot more, and yeah, looks really, really good. So, and yeah, one of the questions I always get is like, how do you keep the tank very pristinely clean? And it's the potons. The potons makes a very, very big difference because it sucks all the ammonia and all that, the bad stuff, if you want to say. And it does help with keeping the tank relatively nice and clean. So I highly recommend it. Also, I've been getting comments on this plant right here, this Anubias, which is huge. It's a huge Anubias. Keep in mind, my tank is 22-inch height, and this is about 20-inch of an Anubias. And some people were wondering, what is this? This is a lava rock. If you're going to grow Anubias in your tank on a rock, it's better to actually do it on lava rocks, because lava rocks has a lot of holes in the rock, and the roots tend to stick really well on lava rock. And this plant have been thriving not actually on a lava rock. It's been thriving on this piece of driftwood. So obviously, Anubias thrive better on driftwoods and lava and rocks, if you want to say. But if you can shove your Anubias on a piece of wood in the crevice, the roots eventually will stick, and the plant will thrive on a driftwood. Ideally, like how I did it on this, how I did the attachment on this wood is kind of like just been shoved in between the crevice. Not the best way, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now, just because obviously I'm not gonna keep the layout of this tank like this once I get baby John pork. But for now, I like it the way it is right now. So yeah, so there's not really much to update this week. Hopefully next week we get all the stuff from Ultimate Nature Systems, so we can start prepping the other tank with the sand. And we're also redesigning Vic's tank. We're upgrading it. I think he has the 45T, and we're upgrading it to the 60U from UNS. So we'll be shooting that hopefully next week. Hopefully that stuff comes in. If not next week, the following week. And yeah, I'm very excited to like redesign Vic's tank, just because obviously Tyler hasn't done that for years. And it's time to also get a bigger tank for the fish, just because it is a bit small. So that's it for today. I promised you guys that I was going to upload every week. So that's kind of just a quick update and a quick overview of, what's going on. And I'll see you guys next week.